Tired. It's good to be back though. We're ready to grind. We're ready. It's hoodie season. It's Dame season. It's claw season. I think let's fire out the old Top Shot intro, huh? Let's do a little sniff of coke together. Let's get those vibes. Just like, oh wait, did I delete it? No way. There's no way I deleted it. No way. Oh, this is bad news, man. I must have been really no. Wait. Here it is. Let's go.
Well, the top shot streets are a dangerous place, so you better tune in to a credible face like this one. Yeah, this one. And you know he's not alone, and they're coming in hot. We got a Lake so Stan and a guy who really likes baseball. I don't know why he likes baseball.
Let's go. It's time to vibe. Welcome back, everybody. Who do we got here this morning? We got myself. We've got Borland's here, Kevin's here, Pack Drip in the house, T Adam, Stubbs to the house, T Man, Daniel Loves. All right. Top Shot Com Man, Snoopaloop. Thank you so much. Moreland's here, BD, Jumpy Shooty, Bobby Sessions, JJL, Milo. Look at those two freaking OGs right there. Just those hot men. Garam's here. We got to see. Dude, I'm probably butchering your name. So if I'm doing it terribly, this is something I'd like to be held accountable for. Let me know and I will fix that. I like to fix this. So Mike didn't burn this intro for the leaderboard challenge. That's good. Kyrie Burner in the house. DJ Local. Tornado warnings here. No, don't even joke about that. Stay safe, my friends. Stay safe. Hey, listen, I saw Snoopaloop said congrats on 6969. I think today might be a fun day too. I feel like we're gonna hit 7K today. We're at 6977. We've already scooped up 8. Let's crush it. Let's crush it. Let's get to 7K today. I think that would be exciting. I knew I was doing it bad, man. I can feel it. Like if I just say it without thinking, I usually do a good job, but I can tell I'm doing a bad job. Just phonetically, let me know in the chat. I swear to God, it really bums me out when I say people's names incorrectly. As someone whose last name is Zakarian, and people who know me pretty well still say Zakarian, Zacharian, and shit like that. I'm always like, dude, just learn my name. So I would love to learn your name. So if I'm, please, otherwise I'll just Google it and figure it out too. I can do that. Andre's here. Who else we got? It's Portuguese. The town that I grew up in Massachusetts, back in Massachusetts. Shout out Guster. They had that's just like an incredible Portuguese community. And so now I'm even more pissed off that I'm doing a bad job. But we had a lot of Cabrals and Carreros and Koreas over there. Blaze is in the house. Santa's boys thought I was hitting a hundo from his Halley Forest. Yeah, Forest. That Atlanta game was weird because it was a blowout, and they just like they didn't have a lot of guys, but like Trent Forrest was one of the first ones who kind of like shut it down. And then like we got a Frank the Tank Kaminsky sighting, which was weird. Hated that. Anyways, let's just do almost spilled my coffee. Let's do some housekeeping. Like the stream, subscribe. You know what? We're actually gonna do a little throwback. I'm gonna give away a Top Shot moment today in honor of that crazy performance from Dame time last night. Some of y'all might have been asleep, but like the stream, subscribe to Team Hold, put hashtag Dame into the chat for a shout out, a Top Shot moment here at the end of the day. I still gotta send out So Rare moment from last night's live before lock. Also, I just want to say thank you everyone for tuning in yesterday. Part of the reason today is going to be loopy. I want to say yesterday we did the morning show. I think I did 2 or 3 YouTube shorts. We did the So Rare value hunting. Then we did the spaces on Twitter, and then we did live before lock. And there's like some other stuff going on right now. That's the most exhausted. I went to bed at like 10 o'clock last night. So just like we're getting ahead of it if things get weird today. But this is the only show you got today. I want to say a lot of new people have been joining the Discord. Shouts to you for joining the Discord. If you haven't signed up for the YouTube VIP, I know you're like, dude, you're making me pay to get in there. One of the reasons we do that in the in the Discord is that when a lot of we have a big show, something happens, we're doing a giveaway, a lot of people just show up. It becomes very spammy. So what we do is like for $1.99, it gets you into all the gated communities, becomes more about just like people who are there want to be there. It just creates a better vibe for everybody. So I apologize for immediately asking you for money. But it gets you into those gated communities. I promise it's worth it. All right. I think that's enough, right? I think that's enough of the stuff up top. I want to make sure. I feel like I saw a question. Can I ask for the advice for the 5 to 6 guys I have on So Rare? Let's save that towards the end of the show. We can do it. Oh man, did he really? Mike Leach passed away. I was talking about that yesterday. That's just, oh gosh, they made it sound like it was pretty bad on Sunday, but then yesterday they made it sound like maybe he was going to be okay. I know he's got kind of like a crazy past, but as someone who is like a novice, like college football fan, he was always a fun interview. Anyways, what does the PBS win tote bags? Dude, we should get some tote bags out there, some VIP totes. I get a lot of tote bags because they charge you extra when you go grocery shopping. All right, whatever. We're all over the place this morning. Let's get into some basketball. That's what we'll do today. We'll talk about last night's basketball. We'll take a little peek at Top Shot, a little peek at So Rare. We get the World Cup, that was the last Global Cup draft that they've had. So we'll talk a little bit about that. I'm excited. I'm excited for Argentina today. I actually love both of those. I love both of those countries, but I'm if Argentina or Croatia, either one goes through, I'll be excited. All right, let's get into it. Let's get loud. I'm going to get this one out of the way. The Clippers beat the shit out of the Celtics. I was going to stay up for this game. I was excited to stay up and watch it. I was like, oh, this will be a fun one. Clippers are running their full team out there, which means they're all going to sit like the next game probably. I knew the Celtics, still without Al Horford, still without Robert Williams. Blake Griffin is starting. None of that stuff is ideal, even though Blake's been playing solid lately. And I think I fell asleep right before it started. And then I got up and I looked at it. It looks like the Celtics kept it close in the first half, but man, they crushed them. So Clippers won 113-93. Per Cleaning the Glass, the Celtics were 4.5-point favorites and lost by 20. Money line would have been a fun bet there. Tatum went for 20 and 11. Brown went for 21 and 4. Grant went for 14. Brogdon went for 18. But on the Clippers side of things, they're two big dudes. Kawhi 25, 9 and 6. Paul George 26 and 6. Huge. That was great. NBA MVP award is being named after Jordan. Yeah, that I did kind of like that. I did like that. Andre said real quickly, wanted to give a shout out to the Knicks MGLE Discord. They had 2+ giveaways every single day this month, and we'll continue going for the rest of December. There you go. Shout out the Knicks crew. Milo says stayed up and regretted it. Zubats didn't even exist. I know, it was weird, man. So we talked about it a lot in the Live Before Lock show, where that Clipper, you just kind of had to plant a flag and go from there, right? Where I felt like if Zubats played his normal allotment of minutes going up against Blake Griffin, he should get a ton of rebounds, right? But he didn't play his normal allotment. So it kind of hurt everybody, right? It hurt Moses Brown because Zubats still started and was ruled in. So Moses Brown didn't really do anything. Zubats didn't really do anything. But as TST said on the Live Before Lock show, they kind of went small. They went small. So they've got just so many guys, right? You throw Robert Covington out there, Nick Batum out there, some of the young guys out there. You got Norman Powell, Terrence Mann, Luke Kennard. Like all those guys are off the bench. So like anybody that's not Paul George, Kawhi, it's really tough to know what you're getting from them. I think even like from the guard situation, because you got Reggie, who's been great, but John Wall comes off the bench. There's just a lot of different guys. Yeah, and this is true. I totally agree. Zubac, like that's the one benefit of that Clippers situation that we talked about last night is that there's 3, right? There's 3 games or whatever it is. So they're not going to play all of them. But anyways, a good win for the Clippers. I think it's a reminder, right? Everybody preseason was just like Clippers probably coming out of the West. Look at that team on paper. And then everybody, Kawhi did his Kawhi stuff. Paul George missed some time. There was just like constant. They just didn't have normal rotations, right? Because they didn't have any sort of continuity or consistency with their roster. Well, when they're healthy, I mean, you see they can take it to the best, one of the best teams in the league, and did it easily, handily, right? I think if you're a Celtics fan like myself, I don't think it's like panic mode. I know they lost to two good teams back to back. The Celtics were shooting right. I've like documented this, but the Celtics had like 8 guys shooting over 40% from three. They had, then Tatum Brown like just going absolutely nuclear every single night. And so there was about to level out at some point, and they just went through a couple of games of bad shooting. They were just shooting poor from the three. So I don't think I think this is more good news for the Clippers. You can see their ceiling than it is panic mode for the Celtics. You just see them like leveling out a little bit. But yeah, anyways, good win for the Clippers. You should feel good. Shout out Merce. I know I was just talking shit about the Clippers recently, and I immediately had to eat crow. So there we go. You were bailing on the Celtics this time last year. Yeah, because they were not fun. They were not fun. I hate this idea that I have to like tattoo my fandom on my balls. I don't have to do that. If the Celtics are fun, I can like the Celtics. And if they're not fun, I'm going to find another team to like right now. All right? That doesn't change the fact that I'm a Celtics fan. It changes the fact that I'm not going to watch them. I know you were joking, but Wet Like I'm Book keeps coming at me, which is a deflection. That's a deflection mode from Wet Like I'm Book because he's mad about his sons right now. Sorry, guys. I said balls too early in the morning. Let's look at these numbers trickling in right now. Before we go, let's keep going. Let's just remind the people we have 25 entrants. Like the stream, subscribe, hashtag Dame. Where's your Pelicans chain? I know. I do need a Pels chain. They are the new fun one. All right, let's keep it moving. How bad is the Porzingis injury? Yeah, we don't know. He played. We'll get to that game. Good question, though, Mike. Heat and Pacers, man, what a fucking snooze fest, dude. 87-82. This was like a 1992 game right here. Snooze fest. Butler had a good game, though, 27-5. We did get one of the Bam games, right? Occasionally we get a Bam game, and we got one last night. He had 22 and 17. Tyrese Halliburton played a ton of minutes and scored 1 point. And then you're like, oh, yeah, but he probably got like 14 assists. No, he didn't. He had a really bad game, weird game. But the only Pacer that kind of did anything, I mean, Buddy Hield at 18, but Miles Turner, after having two back-to-back pretty bad games, he had 15 points, 13 boards, and 4 blocks. Shout out the 4 blocks. What do you think about Neemias Queta? Oh my God. I have to Google that. I don't know what that is. I feel like I'm letting you down quite a bit. I apologize. All right. Top Shot Common Man, as a Mavericks fan, taking a victory lap on a Porzingis injury. Be careful. Don't do that. Nets Wizards. So the Nets won 112-100. Nets just keep rolling, baby. KD went for 39 and 6. Kyrie had another solid game, 24, 6 and 5. The Coos had 20 and 7. Porzingis got 20 points in 24 minutes, but then he got hurt. So we're still waiting to hear from that. Willie Barton, the only Portuguese on NBA. All right, there you go. Where am I at? Shit, I lost. Oh, yeah, Will Barton had a solid game off the bench. I feel like we haven't said his name in like months. And then Jordan Goodwin, who I'm only talking about because of Sohra, he went for 11 and 7, but with 4 steals, so kept that floor up a little bit. Porzingis injury, like short term. So Porzingis is out, and Beal is going to be back soon. What do we do with that? I think Daniel Gafford ends up being a solid play. Gafford is somebody who, like, solid fantasy points per minute, gets a lot of rebounds, can scoop some blocks, got a like put back guy. When Beal comes back, though, like, he should get most of the usage, right? My initial lean is just to look at Gafford and like maybe bump up Kuz a little bit more, although Kuz's cap is already pretty high. But I would imagine that's where you see the initial like usage run. It'll be interesting to see their next game. Porzingis might need a bacchiotomy. Anyways, good win for the Nets. Let's keep moving. Grizz and Hawks. So Ja Morant sat last night. So did Trae Young. So did DeJounte Murray. Grizzlies won 128-103. I didn't write anything down for the Hawks. No one, like Kaminsky was the most impressive stat-wise. Jalen Johnson had a solid game. So, like we were saying, Jalen Johnson probably the safest of all of those plays, but it was pretty bad. That game was over before it started. That was not fun. But on the Grizzlies side of things, dude, Jaren Jackson Jr. So Jaren Jackson Jr. only played 24 minutes. He had 15.7 boards and 8 blocks. He had 8 blocks. He had like 6 in the first quarter or something like that, or the first half. Incredible game from Jaren Jackson Jr. There's Shut Up Fast Break Fast, the podcast. We had them on a while back, but they shared a clip last night of just like people coming into the lane, seeing Jaren Jackson Jr. and then changing their mind. And that was really fun to watch, where they'd like go in, they're like, no, no, no. Next guy would go in, no, no, no. And then eventually would get blocked. So Jaren Jackson Jr. is one of my favorite players. That dude, if he can stay healthy and stay out of foul trouble, I feel like he's one of the more impactful players in the league. And even from a fantasy perspective, like if his 3-pointers on, you know he's going to get the blocks and steals, and those are the most valued stat in this game. And I mean, you're not going to rely on 8, but I feel like he's a 3 to 4 block guy a game anyways. So I don't know. I like Jaren Jackson Jr. Kevin says Son's going to be even more unlikable if Peter Thiel is a team owner. I know. I miss the days when we were like, is Bob Iger going to buy the Suns? He's like, nah, I'm going back to Disney. Stan says Bart made up for his 2 DNPs. All right, let's keep going. We don't have a ton of games too, so this might move a little bit faster than I wanted to, but the Mavs bounce back against the OKC Thunder. SGA, a casual 30 points in 3 quarters again. He finished with 42. Mavs won though, 121-114. Jalen Williams also had a solid game. I really like Jalen Williams' game. I think he's going to be one of those spot start type guys and so rare, but I really like his game. He's becoming a little bit more aggressive, and he seems comfortable out there, which is impressive from a rookie. It helps when you're surrounded by guys like Poku, but he had 17 and 4. Luka again, man, 38, 11 and 8. And then Spencer Dinwiddie wanted to do like a diet Luka, and he went 20, 10 and 7. So I don't know. I mean, you could just say, like, if you're the Mavericks and your glass half empty, you're just kind of like, yeah, dude, you're supposed to beat OKC. But OKC is tough. I mean, none of those wins are easy. They are like a lot of competitive L's for OKC. So I think it's good stuff. Good stuff for the Mavericks. Take the win. Move on. Wow, there's a hearse like in this alley that's like right behind me, which is kind of, usually you don't see a hearse come through there. Anyway, sorry. Spurs Cavs. So when I saw this score, I was like, oh, wow, Donovan Mitchell sat again. No, Donovan Mitchell's played. Spurs won 112-111. Donovan Mitchell had 28 and 5. Darius Garland had 18 and 9. Mobley with a nice little double-double of 17 and 13. Keldon Johnson, who we didn't think was going to play, he was like added to the injury report late in the day with a sickness. Down with the sickness. He finished with 21 and 6, and then Josh Richardson, 24 off the bench. I don't know, man. That was just a weird one. What else do we just have one game left? Wow. Oh yeah, one game left. Last game of the night, Blazers Wolves, and this was a fun one. Dame went bonkers, man. Dame 38 and 11. I'm sorry, 38 points, 11 for 17 from 3. He had, man, I don't know how many it was in the first half. I think it was like 8 threes at half, and then people were like, oh my God, here we go. He's going to break the record. And then he ended up not playing the fourth quarter because the Wolves kind of didn't have it. Jeremy Grant put up 24, and then Rudy had 16 and 20 boards. Little big beef for Shout out the No Dunks crew, and then D'Angelo Russell 23 and 8. Also, one other thing about the No Dunks crew as I shout them out, I don't know if you guys are avid No Dunks watchers, but their show, we got an itchy back. Hold on, I forgot I've got a little tripod back here. Oh baby. Oh, that was a good spot. I don't care if this is good content or bad content. This feels good. Their No Dunk show is sponsored by NBA Top Shot. They were sponsored by Top Shot, that was pretty cool to see. We like to see that. Even if it took 2 years too long. But anyways, pretty neato gang. Let's You want to poke around at the standings here just for a hot second? I know there wasn't too much movement last night. Celtics coming back down to earth, though. Celtics coming back down to earth. Here we go. So the C's 21-7 here. They still have a 1-game lead over the Bucks, who are 19-7. Cavs are 17-11. Brooklyn Nets, dude. Brooklyn Nets half game out of the 3 seed, which is pretty nuts considering how they started. Winners of 4 in a row, 8-2 in their last 10. Sixers and Knicks didn't move. Hawks drop another one. They are now in the 7 seed at 14-14. Pacers drop 1. They're also 14-14. And then you got Rap City, the Heat, the Bulls, the Wiz, the Magic, the Hornets, and the Pistons on the West. You still got the Pels. That 9-1 in their last 10 is nuts. 7-game winning streak over here. Then you get the Grizz, who crept up another, like they're a half game back behind the Pels. Nuggets are 2 games back at 16-10. Then we get the Suns, the Kangs. Blazers moved up to the 6 seed. Clippers move up to the 7 seed. Mavs up to the 8 seed. This is like jambalaya right here. Look at this. 4.5 games. There's 2 games separating 4th and 10th. 4th and 10th. Just a jumbled mess. And then let's see what we got for the schedule tonight. What's on tap on Tuesday night? Kangs and Sixers. On TNT, we got Golden State, Milwaukee. That'll be a fun one. Phoenix and Houston. Let's see if Phoenix can finally win one. New Orleans and Utah will be fun at 9 o'clock. And then the Celtics on a back-to-back against the Lakers. I'm actually a little bit nervous about the Celtics for this game. This feels like it might be an L. Hopefully Tatum gets up for it. But AD should just freaking eat tonight. So AD should eat. Anyways, that was last night in hoops in 21 minutes. We like that. Knicks went up to the 6th seed on a day off. Love it. I'll gladly take pride in us being the 6th seed for like 2 days max. That's right. Yeah, take the W. Let's poke around at NBA Top Shot. I think had a challenge last night. Look at me. I'm saying like I think they had a challenge. I don't even know what's going on. Let's go over here. Let's see what their challenge. Oh, no, this is still the second chance. I thought they had a new one. Oh, Jordan Clarkson. Okay, I do feel I got a little feedback, or I want to know how the people feel. I want to know how the people feel. I told you today's going to be loopy, guys, because my brain is broken. I want to know how people feel about the Jordan Clarkson. Okay, so the way you qualify for this, you burn a moment, add a moment, lock a moment. Okay, so Dame, you had to lock a Dame of 2,500 or less, or Top Shot debut, the most 3-pointers, right? You have a Tim Hardaway Jr. He had 20 points last night, by the way. I didn't mention that. Dylan Brooks, Josh Richardson. Then you'd have to burn a Dinwiddie, burn a Tyus Jones, burn a Barton, burn a Kuz, burn a Joe, burn a Luka. Okay, I think that's fine. Let me go, but I want to show one other thing here. One other thing with this. They have a cheat code for the Jordan Clarkson. Now, I'm not opposed to cheat codes, but wait, this is John Wall. What the hell? Do the John Wall. Where's the Jordan Clark? Okay, so here's a cheat code for Jordan Clarkson. Now, the cheat code, for those that don't know, is just like another way to complete the challenge, just like to reward people who have legendaries. So lock a Jordan Clarkson or a Kyle Anderson legendary moment. Hey, hold on. Why is Kyle Anderson? Why is he in that one? Now, the answer is because he like snuck his way into a challenge that Top Shot created for the weekend, right? And all of a sudden you needed a legendary in order to complete the John Wall. And that's also probably why they came out with that Sunday challenge. But are we just adding? So they were just trying to soften the blow for the Kyle Anderson. Like, so if you like purchase a Kyle Anderson over the weekend, they're like, but hey, don't worry, you get to use this cheat code again. I don't know. Maybe I'm wilding. Does everybody think that was cool? We like that. I was really caught off guard. I thought that was a little surprising. And maybe because I'm staying on the sidelines with a lot of these challenges, you guys are like, nah, dude, shut up, Zakarian. This is actually really good. Utility. Hashtag utility. But yeah, but I don't know. Chat seems quiet. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about that? What do you think about that? For Jordan Clarkson. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why I thought it was weird. Like the Jordan Clarkson for the Jordan Clarkson, that makes a ton of sense. Kyle Anderson, I was just like, I didn't get it. All right, only Borland saying stuff. What else? Cam says, no, they are incentivizing you to buy it to raise completions on the jaw and wall, a 2-for-1. That's what I'm saying. But don't you think that they just added that, though? That wasn't like scheduled. They added that in because the legendary happened for John Wall, right? I'm a donk who bought an Anderson. I'll take the bonus Clarkson. Right. No. I mean, if you bought the Anderson, yeah, like, of course you're excited about it. I just thought I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Hold on. Let's see what else can we do with this hood today. Let's like roll it back. Right. Still show off the hair a little bit, but cover the ears. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, all right. That was a challenge. Let's look at the Chelsea Gray. Let's go to the WWWB. All right. This is the in their bag. How do we complete this one? I don't mind. If you were dedicated enough to buy a Kyle Anderson Lego, you deserve a crappy fandom moment. Okay. Yeah. Listen, whatever. I'm not doing it. So, like, I'm not getting mad about this. I just thought that was interesting. It just reminded me of MBL, MBL's, his Twitter threads where he was like, Dapper's playing God. All right. This is the in their bag. Eligible moments. Jackie Young, Alyssa Thomas, Brandon Stewart, John Quell, Candace Bird. All right. How many have completed this? Do we set completed? Oh, no, the set's completed by 4 collect. Oh, wait, no, this is the set. I don't want to see the set. I want to see the challenge. How many do you need? Lock the in their bag moments from 6 of the following by 1 o'clock today. All right, let me check out OTM. Let me check. Kyle Anderson cheat code from everything. Oh, yeah, I love that. Let's do that forever. Getty says people are people even mad? I haven't seen anybody talk about this at all. So that's why I brought it up. I haven't seen anybody talk about this. Wait, hold on. Let me check out OTM, former sponsor but still friend. OTM. Let me see. But I don't even have premium. Can you see any? I thought you could see like challenges that. Whatever. Somebody tell me how many they completed. I'm not gonna look. I'm not gonna figure it out. I've completed. JJL, do you know how many have completed? Also, shout out Mike G. Mike G, you up early on the West Coast, my friend. Let's do one more thing. We will stay over at OTM for a second and just kind of take a peek at the market, because it does seem like stuff is leveled out a little bit, right? And I think that's a positive sign. 25 so far. Thank you, JJL. Thank you, JJL. Let's look at base set series 1. And see how things have been moving in the last 7 days. Okay, so still down 7% in the last 7 days and 2% in the last 24 hours. So you know what? Maybe it hasn't really leveled out. And I thought it did, and then it went back down. We're going down. Let's see. What do we have for the lowest? The lowest of the lows. So LeBron here is down to 1625. So still the LeBron debut, the only thing over $1,000. And that is down 15% in the last week. You see Ja Morant is down here. Zion's the only one that's been up. I feel like people have just been bullish on Zion as he's been ripping off 35-point game after 35-point game. Steph is almost sub 500, and I saw a couple of buys of him yesterday. Giannis 575. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over 500. Then you get the Zion at 444. Luka, holy shit. Luka's down to 360. Tatum 250. The Joker down to 205. Wow. All right, let's do the game where we say how many are over $100. So right now, right here, right now. All right, so this is 30. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 23 moments over 100. 23 moments over 100. Wowzers. Wow. Anyways, all right, good stuff. So I guess it's not really done. I will say the vibes have seemed a little bit more positive in the Discord. So shouts to you. I'm going to start throwing shout, by the way, in there. I've been seeing a lot of that as our international friends come over for the So Rare content. They are like, is Zubats a shout tonight? I'm like, we gotta work that into our everyday dialogue. I like that a lot. So that's me, keeping an open mind. That's me expanding. Also, you guys can tell I'm getting a little stressed these days. Look at this bad boy. I need to get my Adam Levine proactive back on. You know what I'm saying? Although Adam Levine's probably not the right guy. Who else can I shut up from proactive? Were there any other proactive kids in the chat? Anybody else? I was a proactive baby. And then what would happen? I remember just being in high school and like that stuff could be like a little deadly at times. And I remember it would just be like, if I shook my face, shucked it, shout out Shuckster. If I shook my face, it'd be kind of like a snow globe, like just dead skin. Roham is the ultimate Top Shot bottleneck. Gotta go. Yeah. When is Top Shot using all that marketing money? Yeah. Dude, listen, I think we just have to come to terms with like all of the stuff they said this summer was not true, and not in a way that was to mislead us or to lie to us. I just think the market shifted, their plan shifted. And none of that's true, right? The marketing's not true. Like none of it is true. So there you go. I don't know. That was a bummer. Let's look at So Rare for a second. I'll show you how my lineups are doing. Also, if you guys just have general questions, fire them into the chat. Fire them in there. So first things first, I'm gonna look at what my roster is for the Global Cup that starts today. I got some questions though. So we're done with the redrafts here. I think what I'm going to do for my lineup is this squad right here. So we're going to go Lionel Messi as my captain. He's got the highest boost, right? So we're just going to fire it in there. We got Mbappe and then Otamendi. I don't know. Anybody that's big Argentina fans, do we think Otamendi is going to start? Nicolas Otamendi. And then Hugo and Luka Modric. And I think like my other options here when I look at my mids, I could go like Alexis McAllister or Angel Di Maria if he's back. But I think I'm just going to rock this squad and then have those guys waiting in the wings just in case Argentina doesn't go through, which I do think is definitely a possibility. Miles says, I don't think a company can dump money into a marketing after the big layoffs, but I do assume they know layoffs were coming before the marketing promise. Yeah, I would think so too. That's a good point, Milo. That's a really good point. Anyways, that's my squad for Global Cup. Open to thoughts if you have them. But let's go over to the NBA since it's why most of you come here. And I'll show you what we got live going right now. So whatever, who cares? My common contender, not going to win me shit, whatever. Common champion, had a really solid game from Kyrie. So this will be kind of fun. Seeing if Jokic and LeBron can bring it. My no cap, I mean, I kind of Dame dropped 51, right? But Hero 26 and whatever, who cares? This is where it gets fun. So my limited contender, off to like a decent start, right? 21 from Blake will take. I could actually see Blake sitting tonight on a back-to-back since they're already playing him more minutes than they planned on. Terrence Mann with 23 for his cap, like whatever, but he's got 2 more shots at it, assuming other guys are going to sit. Yeah, Otamendi should start. Forget Di Maria. All right, there we go. Thank you, Mike. I would tweet at Sober last night. Would love to see ownership on NBA. Yeah, I would too. That's something we have talked about internally anyways. I would love to see that as well. Daniel says currently 6th on Champion Common. Just stop the count. There you go, D-Lo. All right, my champion. Jalen Noel, I actually thought was going to be a little bit better with the game flow of last night, but it didn't work out. Simmons was kind of a bummer. So my limited champion's pretty much dead. My limited underdog, though, I mean, I got 26 out of Okongwu, who's still got 1 game left, and who knows, maybe Capella sits again. Collins at 26, too. I'll take it. Now I just need the Warriors to do their thing and sit their guys. But my rare contender, solid night from Goodwin with 28. Whatever, 15 from Culver, we'll take it. Jalen Smith was a little bit disappointing, so this one not as fun. But my rare champion, I feel like, has a shot now with Miles Turner going for 52. So that's where I'm at this point. And I'm digging it. I'm liking it. I'm having a good time. With the So Rare streets right now. Let's actually look at what's in first place in the rare champion. I'm imagining it's got Dame, Kyrie, maybe some KD. Let's see. Oh, Spartacus with 271. Also, Will Lottie, he's open for sales and trades. So Luka went for 70. You got the Clipper combo of Paul George and Kawhi. Oh, Tyus Jones, man. That dude, I wish I'd thought about that a little bit more. TST talked about it last night, or like in previous shows too, where like if Ja sits, Tyus Jones becomes like one of the best plays on the slate. I really thought Ja was going to play last night, so I didn't even think twice about a lot of the Grizzlies guys. And Tyus Jones is just like a smash, just an absolute smash. Guys, that's it. We like covered all the stuff. I think we covered all the stuff. Milo said went ballsy on rare champ with Tyus and Morant. All right, so you need Morant to come back with this next game. I like it. What else you guys have for me? What else you guys have? What do you guys want to talk about? What do you guys? Maybe we end a little early today, but I don't know. I'm down to just see what weird stuff happens for the next like 20 minutes. We'll remind the people we get a little giveaway running. We're liking the stream, subscribe, and put hashtag Dame into the chat. Get that fired up, ready to go. Let's see if we've got any more live updates here. 6979. Oh, dude, we're creeping. And I creep Yeah. Yeah, we want to get up to 7K today. We really want to do that. I will say I don't want to seem like a shill for it too. Like we do have the we do have the affiliate link, right? So if people are spending money, we get a little kickback. So like full transparency on So Rare, but it's not like we're retiring off of this. I am really having a good time. I really am having a good time. And listen, I'm sure the bottom could fall out because we've been here before, but I'm having a blast. I really am having a blast. Patrick says, how many teams are you pushing through on underdog? So right now it's going to be 18. We got 18 that are coming through here. 18, which I think ended up being like 12% of my teams that went through, which wasn't like as high as I wanted it to be. So this is we had my best one. I'll actually just show my best ones here. So we got one down here. I just went through this morning actually and renamed all of my lineups. So this one has Mahomes, MVS, and Jerk McKinnon stack. It also has Justin Fields and Cole Kmet. This one's got Dak, Tony, and Lamb, but it also has Carr, Adams, and Waller, which my Raiders ones are the Raiders ones are the ones I'm the most excited about. One of the thing that screwed me over actually in a lot of my underdog fantasy stuff is I had a lot of Kyle Pitts and Albert O together. So I have some dead tight ends. Like you'll see this one right here. This is like a fun Trevor Lawrence stack that went through. It's got McCaffrey, Kenneth Walker, Rashad White, Jamal Williams, Jeff Wilson, like all these 0 RB guys outside of CMC. But it's got Lawrence with Christian Kirk. My wide receivers are fine with like Waddle, Pittman, Amon-Ra, Christian Kirk, Devonta Smith, Alec Pierce, who just snipes some touchdowns. But then it's like Pitts and Albert O, you know. Hurts, and I got a lot of Hurts that made it through. This one had Hurts and Goff, which is fine. Elijah Mitchell sucks. Ramondre injury, hopefully he's not serious. James Cook coming on strong. Kenneth Walker. And then it's when Diggs, Lamb, Higgins, Juju, Devonta, DJ Chark, who's been catching bombs lately, and then Hawkinson. Lamar and Andrews, haha, this lineup sucks. But my favorite one here, I think this is my best scoring one, which I think this put up 1831. This put up 1831. It's got Jalen Hurts, Daniel Jones. I must have auto-drafted Mac Jones. But then it's got Jacobs, Kenneth Walker, and Jamal Williams. Those are basically my only shots at running back. So I need Kenneth Walker to be healthy. And then Devontae, CD, Marquise Brown, who's back, and then a bunch of dead people. And then Kyle Pitts, which that sucks, but we do have Hayden Hurst and Logan Thomas down there. So that's kind of like my best shot at it. How many teams do you guys have going through? Veronica says, So Rare doesn't have any corporate faces all over Twitter. Which do you prefer? Yeah. I feel like we only hear from Nicholas, the guy who, Nicholas, the CEO, right? I feel like that's who we hear from the most. I've like talked to a few of them behind the scenes too, and they've been pretty solid. Who knows though? I mean, it's easy right now to be excited because it's new, it's shiny, it scratches the fantasy basketball itch that I have. I understand what I'm doing, even from a content perspective. Like those, I don't know how you guys feel. Those live before lock shows are some of the most fun that I have. I like being able to react to news in real time. I like to be able to try to be able to find different angles on stuff. And so I don't know. I enjoy that. JJL said, did the Pats only win because Kyler Murray blew his ACL, or can we have faith in the New England defense for the rest of the regular season? JJL, dude, that is hopium right there. That is hopium. Yes, it was Colt McCoy. I think the Cardinals also suck. That's part of it. I did one FanDuel lineup last night. I just was like, I've been slowing down my DFS because I'm a poor person and I've been really bad and unlucky in the sense that all of my guys get hurt all the time. And then it's like, why am I doing this? But last night I was like, let me put in one lineup on FanDuel. And I had Devontae Parker as my MVP, who got hurt and missed the rest of the game. I had Kyler Murray in the flex, who got hurt and missed the rest of the game. I had Ramondre Stevenson, who got hurt and missed the rest of the game. Like immediately in the first quarter, lost 3 of my 5-man rotation. So that's why I went to bed at 10 o'clock. That and I was tired. Also had a great dinner last night. Kelsey made this tomato soup and this like fat grilled cheese, like on sourdough. Oh my God, it was so good. It was so good. It really was. But that put me to sleep. And it's like really cold in New York right now. Actually, I haven't been outside yet. Let's see. Let's do a weather check, huh? Let's do a weather check. What do we got here in New York today? How cold is it going to be when I take Bandino out for a little walk here? It is, come on, let's be warm, baby. Let's be warm. All right, it's not loading. Who was it that said the NFL is too hard to predict due to injuries? Yeah, dude, shut up. Where is Artemis? Artemis, I miss you. I know. I think it's because I slowed down the NFL content. But do you want to know why? The NFL content was tough because one of the most exciting things that we did was react to the challenge on Thursday night into Friday, and then it was fun to speculate the weekend stuff. And then on Sunday, the show was so fun because we'd give away a pack, but then we would also we would get the challenges live, right, and then be able to react in that a split second. And once they started announcing all of the challenges, it kind of took a little bit of the bang out of that Sunday show. And then we were doing a lot of work for like 30 people because, it's a Sunday morning stream. It's a lot to ask for the people that are doing the stream, but also like the numbers were pretty down. It seemed like way more work than it was worth. Patrick says so rare, so good recipe show next. Yeah, I like that. And Stan says he really dislikes the new playbook. I'll be honest, man. I don't own a single all-day moment right now. So I haven't even looked at it. And I decided to lean heavy into the NBA stuff since that seems to be where you guys are at, honestly. Here, I'll pull up my NBA underdog too, just to give you a peek at what's going on. So right now I have 35 entrants into the small ball, right? That's the $5 one. We did a lot of these together. And of the 35, right now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then we got 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 of 35 going through right now. And let me just tell you, that's because SGA is involved. I have SGA in a lot of my lineups. Let's see. Let's try to find one where a lot of us drafted together. Let me see if I can find one. Okay, here we go. Here's one we draft together. So right now, this lineup has, look at this. Shea with 1165. Kevin Porter Jr. is actually slowed down a little bit. Simons, Jalen Suggs, Bones, and then Lou Dort. We got Giannis with big numbers. Paolo, Keldon Johnson, Clark, Obi Toppin, Zaire Williams just back from injury, and then Subone, Robert Williams, Nick Claxton, Chris Boucher. But let's see what some of the other people in this house have. I'm trying to recognize some name. Milo's sitting here with Halliburton, De'Aaron Fox, Ben Simmons, Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray's like coming on strong fantasy wise. Kyle Lowry. And then you got LeBron. There we go. Buddy, Sadiq. All right. Rudy Gobert, like sneaky, been putting up a lot of fantasy points too, because he gets just so many freaking rebounds. There's DJ Local down here with Ja. Dude, you just been unlucky with Fred VanVleet, man. But look at how lucky you've been with Jordan Clarkson. And then the flasher right there, Tyus Jones. There you go. That's a good late round pick right there. Yeah, unlucky with Kawhi as well. It's still early. Still a long way to go. To the house asked if anyone's going for the La Liga packs, trying to flip and bring the profits back to Top Shot. Dude, I don't know, man. I don't know if I haven't looked at La Liga. I really haven't. I haven't looked at La Liga. To the house says 10 out of 18. There we go. That's pretty solid. 10 out of 18. I think you're supposed to, the goal is to be up over 16%, right? I think that's the goal. You're supposed to be over 16% accept rate, and that is how you that's how you move forward. That's how you profit in this stuff. So there you go. Rolling in late, but Chewy's here. What's up, Chewy? What's going on? Guys, I don't know. Is that it? Do we have other stuff we need to talk about? We might just call it an early day, right? For the amount of stuff we did yesterday, maybe we call it a day. I think I'm going to work out today, guys. That's also something I'm going to do. I need to get back in shape. Because I think my goal for 2023 is to do at least 3 streams with my shirt off. That's the goal. We need to change the demographic in here, right? Enough of you crusty dudes. All right, let's do it. Let's spin this thing in a second. I'll give you last call. Like the stream, subscribe, #Dame. Also, if I've missed, Top Shot comment was saying the October 18th. I'll go check that one. Need to check flight and hotel prices for the tour of Miami. Listen, Stan, I'll be pretty straightforward about, or pretty transparent about Miami. So I would like to go to the Miami tour date, but if I am funding this whole thing for myself, and to make content for Top Shot, but they're not making it easy in the sense that, like, I need a plan. I need to know what this is going to look like before I get there. I don't want to show up and then have them be like, oh yeah, just like do something over there, right? Like, I want a plan, and it doesn't seem like that's going to happen based on and the Portland thing was great. Like, I think that was awesome for collectors, and I think Miami will be great as well. But as someone who's creating content, if that is the case, I'd rather be like completely in control of what I'm doing. Like, if I'm going to spend that money, I'd rather go do it myself. So whether that's the All-Star game or picking a game in New York or something like that. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with the tour. So if I hear from Top Shot and they have a plan of what they think this will look like and what they're looking for and what I can bring to the table, and then maybe, yeah, then I'll talk about it. But if this is just me doing everything, I'd rather be in complete control of it and not have to repeat what Vegas was. Even though Vegas was fun, it was pretty stressful considering, So anyways, that's where I'm at with Miami. I would like to go there. All right, what else? We can spread Nick's propaganda. RJ stat. Yeah, RJ's been doing well, man. RJ's been doing well. How about you do 50 push-ups on stream and then we can hold you accountable? 50 every single day? Oh man, I don't know if I could do 50 straight right now. I'm pretty weak. I think I mean I could do 50 within the hour, which isn't impressive. But if I do like, all right, Snoopy Loop, I'm listening. We do 10 every 10 minutes. We do 60 a show. How about that? We do that. Trophy is interesting. Not sure my feelings. Wait, what are you talking about? What are you talking about, Chewy? That's okay. We don't need Celtics fans in Miami. We'll hang with Ransom, Reed, and Veronica instead. I mean, I would love to see you guys. It's not about you, but like, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather like pick a Miami Celtics game and then come down for that, where like we can, find a bar, restaurant, or whatever and do it that way before the game and then go to the game. He can't do 15. I could do 15. Team hold kiosk. Dude, if we just had a team hold kiosk, our numbers would boom. I like that this has turned into a dunk fest for you guys, though. The coffee's gone cold. I'm wondering why. You can tell I got up early. My Ember died around 9:30 this morning. That's too bad. The rewards and trophy was meant. Oh, are you talking about play? You must be talking about playback. You talking about playback? We will need a push-up drop. I remember when Overzet during the pandemic was doing like a stream, or I think it was on Twitter though, where he was planking. I don't know. Or get a pull-up bar. Oh man, that would be so embarrassing. Me doing pull-ups right now. Listen, I'll pump my bags a little bit. I used to be in like phenomenal shape. I used to be pretty strong. And then I hurt my shoulder. And it's all been downhill since then. And I'm nervous because and some of you might remember. Some of you guys might remember the shoulder injury when we first started. And it like really affected just like normal shit, like getting dressed, even walking, like the impact was painful. And I'm so nervous to do something like that again. Because there's a couple of times I started going back to the gym and I could feel it. again. I'm so nervous to have to deal with that again. And so I've been like, body weight, I've been a body weight bro. No, I was never jacked like Cleat Gaines. Oh, the leaderboard reward coming soon. Should I check? We'll do that. I'll do that before I get out of here. Let's check my leaderboard status. See if I probably don't qualify, but let's what's it? Community. View the leaderboards. All right. No, I just want to view them. This is team leaderboards, right? I need to be top 1,500. Let's look at the Celtics. 12-21, baby. 12-21. Oh my god. All right, let me check snapshots taken before 12. All right, let me check the Nuggets. I feel like I'm higher on the Denver one than I am on the 825. Look at that. I hope I fall out just for content. For content, it would be fun to fall out again. And then we could just do Fallout Boy stuff. All right, let's spin this thing. We're going to spin this Dame. It's not the Dame. Whoop. Let's spin the Dame. 45 entrants. Here we go. If you win this thing, shoot me a DM. I know I'm behind on two of the so rare, I think from Friday and from Monday, or maybe it's just, I can't remember, guys. It's been a busy couple of days on the content streets and in life. Let's give this thing away right now. Just a reminder to like the stream if you haven't done it. Join the Discord, sign up for the VIPs, do all of that stuff. Mike says, know what you mean. Read the shoulder, broke collarbone in September and still feeling it now. And bones poking in directions they shouldn't be, doesn't help. Yeah, that's a problem, Mike. That is a problem. This is the only stream today. I'll probably have a couple other YouTube shorts. Tomorrow, we'll have the morning show. We'll also have Value Hunting is back. We'll also have Shot Tank, which I believe is on Jeb's channel. On Thursday, the morning show. And then on Friday, on Friday, we'll have the morning show. We'll have Live Before Lock again. And maybe even the happy hour returns. But appreciate, as always, everyone being here. It's been fun. The support over the last few weeks while we've been continuing to grow. Look at this. Ready? 6-9. Show me 8. Show me 8. All right, 6-9-7-9. We'll take it though. The growth has been fun. Let's spin this thing. If you win, shoot me a DM on Twitter or over on the Discord, and we'll get this over to you. And it's going to Mink Funkley. Let's go. Congratulations. Whoa, if I win this, I'll donate a Lego to give away for Christmas. JJL is just, you want me to just keep spinning it until JJL wins? That guy's the best. Shout out JJL. But yeah, congratulations, man. Send me a little DM if you haven't, if on Twitter or in the Discord. As always, seriously, appreciate everyone being here. This was a lot of fun. Enjoy doing this every day and looking forward to continue doing it. All right, we out.